All right, well, let's get rolling. We have the intro and chapter one. Who made it through all hour and a few minutes of it?
I did.
Awesome. So this is I think this is my second, maybe my third time through this book. And I would say this coupled with Brandon's 9-figure mindset and Grant's be obsessed or be average have been the most impactful for me personally in figuring out where I'm going and how I'm going to get there.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could see how when he's talking about that guy in Disneyland that has a panic attack and it's anxiety. I mean, the amount of gravity that could sit on your shoulders or does sit has got to be immense, and it's a lot to handle. So this is a perfect book for us to revisit. I did go through this one a while back, kind of like leading into this book. I didn't realize how long Atomic Habits was going to take, but we'll fix that now because we're going to kind of. But yeah, I mean, I feel it. I'm sure Jared feels it. There's always a sense of urgency in this. I think in any industry, you're going to feel it somehow. Construction's especially fast paced, and there's money being burnt, fuel being expended all the time when you're out there. Jared's got constant bid deadlines and addendums to issue. Sean's got bills to pay, and like it's a lot. So finding those ways to literally buy back our time by using money to throw money at the problems that we think can be solved for less, I guess. I don't know if I'm saying that very
yeah. I mean, that's his primary focus is, what are you, as the business owner, what are you spending your time on? And does that time equate to revenue? Because that's like the first thing that we should be working on is revenue. And then, if you were to pay somebody to do those things for less than what you cost the business, right? Then it's basically the formula to say, hey, look, get rid of all the stuff that just keeps you busy and keeps you from doing the things that actually pay. And I think that, for us, Aaron was the first hire, and we started with the intention of building something together. And then I think Michael was kind of the second hire. He was our first sales guy. It started out with laying equipment, right? And then it was.
You're not counting Greg.
Greg was the
first. I was old Gregory.
Old Gregory.
But I think what we've learned, as we've gone through this, obviously, we're learning more about how to hire. And I think that, going through teamwork, working with Cardone Ventures, like our hiring process is going to get better. And, we're being more intentional about why are we hiring somebody, right? We're not just hiring to create bodies. We're hiring to free up time, right?
Yeah, and just so everyone knows, one thing that I thought it was really profound, and it's not really that profound, at the Cardone seminar, one of the speakers said, we needed all this content created. So what did we do? We created looms on how we want the content created and made an SOP for content and outsourced it to India. And I was like, oh shit. The profound thing to me was they're using Loom. We have Loom. It's like they're not, these guys may have this multiple $100 million, billion-dollar business, but they're not doing anything. Like, we have access to the same tools. We just got to apply that, and they're utilizing their tools to lever up on time and money, which I thought was pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's always somewhat comforting to go to these things and find out that, you know, we're actually a lot farther down or up the ladder of progress than sometimes we give ourselves credit for, right?
Yeah.
And then that additional, okay, well, you know, we've got the tool, we just need to use it, right?
Right.
So,
Right.
but yeah, every little thing. I mean, he talks about the guys literally like videotaping themselves throughout the day, and that's not something that I really considered. But I think I'm gonna start doing it. Like, you know, when it comes to going through the emails, right? I've been very mechanical about it, and I'm like, okay, Sandy, come sit with me, and we'll go through the emails. Where I could just turn on the video, go through the emails, and send it to her, and then she would know what I'm looking at and why, and things that I don't care about.
Like Loom.
Even just shoot it on my phone. I mean, just put it on my phone.
It's the same thing.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Loom. Loom. It's looming. I agree. Question.
What did she say? I missed it. I'm sorry.
She's telling, because I was like, oh, I just shoot it on my phone. She's like, you could just use looms. It's the same thing. And I'm like, yeah, or I could just use my phone.
See what she did there?
And she's like, loom. Good job. Good job, babe. So we are shooting looms and scribes at the same time. Which one do we have to start first?
Loom.
Okay, so loom goes first.
I guess there's.
I'm not still cutting one of the two.
No, I thought I read that Scribe was adding video, but I was wrong.
Oh.
So, but Scribe's ability to do more comprehensive job aids is way better than us using the Loom transcript. Their job aids not very clear.
Yeah.
So we're gonna keep.
Do we all have access to Scribe right now?
You should.
Okay.
Let me know if not.
I thought we had it initially in Lane and I didn't see any invite come through on South Bay, so.
Oh, it's probably still. It's under my Lane.com.
It's tied to my Lane email and I mean, it's gonna,
Oh.
that could be just a little bit of a.
It's pain.
Okay, then I need to go in and redo it.
You can
to,
probably just change your email in there and say, hey, here's my new email.
I
Scribe.
don't know.
Or,
But
or
I'll
change
re-invite you guys.
okay,
Yeah,
cool. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
sweet.
Got it.
All right, look at this. Making shit happen
Yeah.
during book club.
Yeah.
So that's what we're here for.
That camcorder, that recording thing, that's, to me, that's going back to Cranker Dunn. That's how he started, as
Yeah.
he recorded himself. Then he studied the recordings. We're using that same principle, but instead of he's watching his own recordings, give the recordings to Sandy and she gets to learn from it.
It's
Right.
totally, it's really interesting how your mind, when things, you're talking to yourself in your mind about how something should be done, it's so clear and easy until you start recording yourself talking and it's like, oh shit, okay. It's kind of like when Jen puts us on the spot on a, what's it called, a role play.
Yeah.
It's, so I think that if we are looming stuff, we're gonna be able to articulate our ideas better because we're using another part of our brain to actually like release it out into the world. It's kind of like the difference of listening to a book and reading a book. You definitely retain more when you read the book.
Did you know Loom also has the ability now where it will take out your
Yeah, I saw that.
and all that? Yeah.
I have a few of
And
those.
long pauses, it'll just shorten them. I thought that was great.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else have anything they want to add to today's discussion?
Oh, well, I like the part where it talks about how if you are able to transfer the jobs that you find all like your emails all consuming and your scheduling out. I'm just using you as an example. stuff that I just remember you kind of lamenting over. And now we've got Sandy who's brilliantly helping out with all that. You can focus how he says, then you get that desire back again to do what you love and not fall into those traps of, what did he call it when you give up your job, your business?
Oh, sell it?
Yeah, sell it, or, but there was another phrase too, but sabotage. You know, like you don't recognize it right away, but eventually you're sabotaging your own business.
Oh, like
because
the
you-
people that change their website up, right, when they're getting to a big point and then set themselves back.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Not that I'm pointing at us.
We were unintentionally.
That totally was unrelated. We did it for an actual reason, but
Right,
I think he used that example.
yeah, he did,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we needed to change ours because
We have, yeah, he talks about like, and I've talked to Joseph about this too, because, you know, there's definitely times when you hit resistance that when you don't know what to do next, right, you break and then you're just like, oh, okay, well, and it doesn't even have to necessarily be because it's a like a difficult time. Sometimes in our minds, if we don't think we deserve the next thing, then we'll somehow find a way to screw it up,
Mm.
you know, and then you're back to where you feel like you belong, right? So but I think that the buying back your time principle, obviously, you know, you can't just run around spending money and expect things to happen, but I think it is critical to recognize when your time is being spent on something that is doable by somebody else, right? I mean, and you know, I think Sandy, you know, when we hired Sandy, it was very intentional that she was here to buy back my time, right? So that I'm not putting together these great slideshows and I'm not the one in charge of turning on computers and cameras and all that
And
stuff.
babysitting your wife when she can't do it.
So and email, right? I mean, hundreds of emails a day. And now I don't see, I really don't see a lot of them. So it's super important to find those things. And Jared, I mean, you know, you're gonna start figuring out the things that you're spending time on that we could give to somebody else, which will increase your production, give you back more value. Aaron's in the same boat, you know, we hired Juan to help Aaron buy back some of his time. hasn't quite totally evolved to that yet because there is a training process, but you know, the better we can prepare the next person, and that's where Aaron's talking about the looms, the scribes, the what do we call them, SOPs. Those are super critical to saving time when we hire somebody, right? Because every person that comes on has got to get trained. It doesn't matter if they're coming to us from a place where they did everything and knew everything. There are always going to be nuances to everybody's business and position. So again, I really appreciate everybody taking this seriously. The Monday morning or the daily meetings, the book club, all of the things that we do to pull together and operate as a team. That's super critical, and I appreciate everybody taking it seriously. All right. Anybody else want to talk about buying back their time? No, we're good. Everybody's gotten it out.
It's refreshing to see that a lot of the concepts we've been learning keep on showing up in a lot of these materials.
So much.
Common thread.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was like I started seeing some of the concepts come back up when he was going through his introduction, and then he name dropped
Atomic Habits.
Atomic Habits
Yes,
and
yes,
Literally.
yeah.
and all these books that we've already read. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So it's
There's always this common thread. I mean, it's like, I think it was last week, I was even talking about Marcus Aurelius meditations. Like, it's 2,000 years ago, he was talking about the same
Yeah.
phenomena that we're talking about today, so. Pretty cool.
His last chapter, he calls it 10x growth, was it?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know
Is
if
he
that
partnered
was
with
on
Cardone
purpose.
at all?
They know each other. I don't know that they've partnered on anything.
It's like,
Um,
He even
I
did
think
the
Cardone
voting.
Ventures, though, if I remember right, one of the books they recommended is Buy Back Your Time. So they're
Yeah.
all colluding. All right, Masood made it.
Yeah, sorry guys, I had to take a call.
That's all
But
right.
I
Was
definitely
it
wanted to join.
business?
Yeah, it was.
All right.
It was something I had to take. But I have not. I put this on my calendar, and I have not had a chance to start this book yet. So I'm looking forward to diving into it. It sounds very interesting,
Yes.
and
You'll
it's
love
something
it.
I need. I need this. This is like time management is something I could definitely use.
Awesome. Well, the themes are weaved through everything that we've been reading, everything we've been doing. So you'll probably find some gems in here, but you'll also recognize a lot of the themes. So I would definitely get it on Audible and get it in your ear. Just listen to it.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. All right. I think we're ready to wrap up and get on with our day.
Awesome.
All right,
All right,
back to
guys.
work. All right.